So, we are officially live right now, playing some more Minecraft. And we're just waiting for the game to load, as it should. And we're joining the world right now, so I think it's gonna take a few seconds. Or I just accidentally crashed it in the exactly wrong moment. In which case, also no problem, we're just gonna start Minecraft again. Okay, let's just start again. No, you don't need to report it. Well, of course it's annoying when it does this, when it crashes at the start, but whatever, it can't always be helped. So, plan is the same as last time. We're gonna try and finish the Shulker box machine, and we're gonna continue the glass house. We're not gonna get that done today either, but we should make some good progress on the walls. Yeah, we'll see about that first and see how much material has generated since we last been there. Technically, the Viridium generating area is supposed to be force chunk loaded, so it should be working even when I'm not online, but the last time it didn't really do that. So let's see what it did this time. Let's just see. Joining world. There we go. That looks more successful than last time, yeah. Very good. Here we are. So this is the thing that we want to look at. It's the glass house, the greenhouse, in its current state. So you see the walls are nearing its completion, but they're not quite there. Alright. Let's first of all disable shaders to make this a little bit more smooth. And let's see about those materials first of all. Okay, some has been growing. I think it does get slower though when I'm not here. I think that's the case. Anyway, that's good already. This shall continue to grow while we are doing other things, and meanwhile we look in here. There's no more glass in here. So let's check our boxes for some glass. There is some in here, but not much. There's some glass panes. That's border glass. We can turn it back to normal glass. This one as well. So then let's put some sand in this box. let's make some more glass. So it goes in here, then in here, then in here. So, and then we just gotta make some space, that's all. Let's take out the terracotta, and let's take out 2 stacks, 3, 4, no, okay, 2 stacks of stone, I guess. Let's put the terracotta in here, and let's put some more clean stone in my storage system. So as usual, we start off by doing some inventory management. Right, so this one is full. Right. Right. We don't need these twigs. And let's go back to the glass blower, which is now, I think, in the 2nd level of my house. Yeah, there it is. We're gonna turn this back into normal glass. There we go. Okay. Now we still have white dye. That's good. That's the wrong crafting table. So alright, we're getting some more white stained glass out of this. Then we need some more white dye. That's easy. Let's just get some cactus. Hold on. Like so. Just the typical things we do at the start, but don't worry, we're gonna take care of building the machine very soon, and so on. That's 10 white dye, very good. Let's get those glass blocks in there. Okay, let's get these 24 and split them like so. Okay, then we got some white glass, very good. And the rest of the glass that we didn't get to dye anymore, that can go in these boxes. Alright. Then let's do some Viridium stuff. Let's get all of this. And get like, I don't know, that's probably enough, right? So, stone essence, stone essence, stone essence, copper essence. I made this one accidentally, we're gonna throw this and this away. We made some Viridium. We're gonna make most of it into layered gotta turn some of it into pillars as well. Alright. Then let's do some building. Okay. I'm gonna put down... Oh, my toolbox is probably in my factory. Let's get there for a second. And put back some of the stuff that I don't need. Right. The charcoal machine doesn't really even look that overstressed this time. Never mind, it does. Right. Yeah, there it is, the toolbox. You go in here, I don't need you right now. You go in here, I don't need you right now. Then we also quickly go to the create box and leave the create parts in there that we don't need, such as the depot and that kind of stuff. Okay. Create box is this one. So this goes in here, this goes in here, this goes in here. I guess that's it for now. Okay, it is night though, so we can just skip the rain. And get a rainbow somewhere. Oh yeah, I don't have the shader on, I guess, so no rainbow for us. Alright, to the building. Alright. True, we did have... Oh, for this I do want my quadrocopter. Because otherwise we're just gonna climb and fall all the time. The quadrocopter makes this easier. And we still have enough fuel in there. Alright, let's get building. Okay, I placed these two blocks wrongly. So we're just gonna fill in all of these glass bits and so on, and here we're gonna definitely make some ornamenty arches as well again. Oh, hello Star Raptor. So let's see for a second. Let's just place in some of the glass, and I think we're still good. But here we're gonna start the arch. So like so, 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 so. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's gonna look good, yeah. So we're just gonna continue this the way around. No, actually, I forgot, these are one block shorter than these two in the middle, because we have one more pillar of iridium over here. It all mathematically makes sense though, don't you worry. So we're gonna do it a little bit different here, but not much, just slightly. So we're gonna basically start at the same point, like so. Like so. Like so, I think. Yeah, I think that will look good enough. But no, I don't like it. We're gonna do it different then. Oh, and also there's one block missing, of course, under here. But I don't like it. Do I like it? I don't know. What if we do it like this? Hold on. This goes away, then we're gonna need the precision axe for this bit here. This bit here, and we're gonna fill them in like so. Oh yeah, that's much better. I like this one more. Okay, let's do it that way. And also we lost one bit of glass on this side somewhere. Where is it gone? There it is. Oh dear, we're almost out of glass blocks again. We're good that we're making more of them as we speak. Alright, let's continue then. That's all of the glass blocks that we had. Brilliant. Well, the rest isn't really much magic though. The excess. Please give me the violence X again. There we go. Then this one, and then this one. Right. Then let's mirror the other side over here. So 1, 1, 2, then go like so. Then so, and so, and so. And remove this again. Good. Oh, this is mistaken. Hold on. There is something that we need the precision X again for. that's that. Also, we do have the glass panes to finish this wall. So there we go. And this requires blocks, however, which we no longer have. So we just gotta do this pattern in the air, I suppose. Like so, and then so, then you go away, and you go away. Alright, then we got one in the middle, and two down, like so. And then this. We no longer need this. Actually, let's use the other X instead. Alright, this one goes up to the top. Like so. Then so. Then so. And so. Then so. And so. And you go away. You go away. And you go away. Yes, perfect. Alright, well, and these are just simple pillars then. Ooh, thank you for following. That is very kind of you. Sorry that I saw it so late. You know, I am really not good at reading chat in time, but thank you for following. We're doing some building right now, and you know, I like to take it in easy logical steps where I can break it down into small tiny tasks that the brain can basically automatically build, so that you don't really have to pay attention to what you're doing. So essentially this whole building is just a set of some simple building rules, and yeah, then the rest just happens. And yeah, we're getting closer and closer to done with these walls. At which point we're then gonna start building the second level for the central part and the tower and so on. And then we're really gonna see how the whole building looks in terms of a three-dimensional shape, much more than it does right now. I mean, it is obviously a three-dimensional shape right now as well, but basically right now it is as if you had drawn a two-dimensional shape on a piece of paper and just extruded it into the air. And it's gonna have that look for now because it's just one flat thing. However, it's not gonna be in the end. We're gonna have a larger central section and a tower section as well. So we're gonna have a little bit of variation to the shape, which will be much needed. I mean, it looks good as it is right now, but it will look much better once the whole variation in the shape is visible. That's just how it is in with 3D building, you know. Oh, we got a zombie somewhere. Oh, on the roof. Yeah, I guess the factory roof isn't really lit up, is it? Let's just get ourselves some experience. Very good. Alright, continuing on the building, obviously. Right now it's just some simple block placement. Gonna be a little bit more brain requiring when we continue working on the Shulker box machine. This one is, I like to call it stupid work, where you can just switch off your brain and just build. But to be fair, that's sometimes really comfortable to have. Sometimes a big building project where you just have to step by step put down your blocks and not really think about it. Okay, that's all of the layered Viridium that we have, but we don't need any pillars right now anymore, I think. So I will quickly go back and turn this whole stack of Viridium pillars into layered Viridium. Alright, get you in there and get this out of there. Very nice. Oh yeah, it's sleep. Let's sleep every now and then though, so that the phantoms don't come. Alright, and let's continue. I mean, that's almost the basic shape of the first level completely done. Almost. Oh wait, that's one too high. Up, there we go. There we go, that's the last bit of the basic shape. Also have this bit here, I forgot. Oh, that might not actually be enough. Might just... yeah, no, that's not enough. So we need a little bit more. Okay, let's continue with what little glass panes that we still have. So... and once that is done, I think let's move on to the Shulker box machine for now. And that's another good strategy for playing Minecraft, is to have multiple projects going on at once so that you can alternate between them, because sometimes one of them gets boring and you want to work on the other one and so on. You know what I mean. That was a misclick, so we had to have that removed. And that was all of the glass panes. I hope I don't forget about this little hole afterwards. But okay. Yeah, there has been some progress, and we're definitely gonna continue in a bit. Let's collect some apples. This thing, oops, that was a little bit of a crash landing. Let's get some apples. Yeah, apples are still my main food source, because they just grow so fast here that I always have like 2 stacks of them on my person, and then I have multiple stacks of apples in my inventories in my storage system. So, you know, we got lots of them. They are not also the worst in terms of regenerating and stuff. Not the best either, but you know, they are really cheap and easy to make, and you get a lot of them very fast. So apples are pretty good. And by eating them you get leftovers, but I have so many of them that I don't need them anymore, is the other thing. Alright, we're gonna do a lot of running back and forth between the factory and this home place. That's just how it always goes, but we do want to take a first quick look at what we have already. There we go, the overflow charcoal. Goes right in the trash, cause you know we have this many charcoal and a lot more lying in here and in here. 3,840 charcoal in this vault, and eventually one of them just hops out from these mechanical belts. I don't understand why, but do know that we have infinite charcoal essentially. So this is what we have right now. Basically you have to put in the ingredients for the barrel manually into this crafting grid, in this one here. Then it assembles automatically into a barrel, and it will go through the recipe sequence on its own and turn into shulker shells, which are then gonna be stored here. However, that comes with 2 drawbacks right now. So one of them is that we have to fill in the chorus fruits here on our own, and we want to fix that. So we want to put flower pots on here that automatically produce chorus fruits for this machine, because these are needed in the recipe sequence. Hold on, I will show you the recipe sequence really quick. It's this recipe sequence. You take a barrel, that's what we said that the autocrafter does here behind us. If you look in front of us, there are 2 deployers, each with chorus fruits, and then mechanical saw. So that's exactly what this recipe sequence is saying. You deploy a chorus fruit, you cut it with a saw, then you do it again because you have a repeat sequence thing here, and then you get a shulker shell in the end. Yes, so this recipe sequence is already done with this machine. We just need, first of all, a machine that, or at least flower pots that give us the chorus fruits now, infinitely, so that we don't have to worry about that anymore. And we're gonna need something that gives us the wood and the slabs for the barrel. And I'm thinking we're gonna probably do that with a mechanical arm, because otherwise it's gonna be really awkward filling into these two blocks in particular. So there's a few things that we need now. First of all, we're gonna take 4 brass funnels as inputs to the autocrafter. Then we're gonna do the whole hopper botany pot thing as well. So, right. So we do have some brass funnels in here. We're gonna take these 4. Then we're gonna need these as inputs for the mechanical arms. We're gonna have 2 mechanical arms, I think, for each of the wood product types that we're gonna have. Then we're gonna need 3 hopper botany pots in total. 2 for the chorus fruits and 1 for the wood. So we do have some terracotta, which we're gonna need. We're gonna need 5 for 1 pot, so we're gonna need 15 in total. Then we're gonna need 9 bricks. We're gonna need enough wood for, well, we do have some wood here, but not enough. We're gonna need some more wood. Alright, like so, for the chests. Alright, let's see what we can do. So, let's get ourselves some wood. Then let's get ourselves some chests. 3 exactly, yeah. We're gonna need 3 flower pots. Then we're gonna need hoppers, so we need more iron. Let's just get ourselves 2 of those, I think that should be enough. Block of iron, there we go. Right, a hopper shape is this. Right, yeah, that's enough. Okay, we have our 3 hoppers. Hopper, flower pot, and then terracotta. That makes hopper botany pots. 3 of them, perfect. We're gonna need 2 endstone, and we're gonna need the chorus fruits, which I have in my inventory. Perfect. Then we're gonna need any sapling. Do we just happen to have... we don't happen to have any saplings in here, unfortunately. Do we have any saplings anywhere? Oops. We do! Then let's make it out of cherry, I suppose. Okay, we take one of these cherry saplings and the rest we throw into the trash. Okay. Then we go back to the factory and we put all the things down. Do we have dirt on us? Yes, we do. Good. Okay. So... right, back to the machine. We're gonna start with the brass funnels. So we're gonna have to shift right click these blocks with the funnels in order to make them inputs. Otherwise they would be outputs, and that doesn't really make sense with the autocrafter. You wanna put things into there and then it's gonna automatically pop out of here. So we don't really need output funnels, but you do need input funnels for the mechanical arm to work properly. Then let's put down these pots. I think it should be enough if we just put them straight on top. Then we place in the endstone and a chorus fruit, and then it should work automatically from there on. and it's gonna fill up with more chorus fruits over time, and they're gonna end up in these deployers here. So if we check it, we have 14 in them right now, and once these plants grow large enough, it will drop into the deployer. So we should, okay, hold on, this one is nearly grown. This one is at 8. So once this is big enough, we should have 9 in there. Let's just see whether that works. Yes, we have 9 chorus fruits in there now. Okay, so the hopper botany pots work exactly like they should. Alright, let's clean up around this area, because this was kind of like a draft for the machine as I planned it before I decided to use mechanical arms, which are gonna be much easier to work with. Okay. So let's get some create stuff. Okay. And some wood. And let's sleep. Okay, let's get some more furlogs first of all, because we do want to have some more wood in our inventory as a reserve. Then we're gonna get from that create box our shafts back. We're gonna need these cogwheels, and we're gonna need some mechanical saws. So these here, just iron plates and iron. So we need, I need, hold on, let me think for a second. We need to get from logs to stripped logs, so that's one bench saw. And we're gonna need to get from stripped logs to the planks, that's another mechanical saw. So 2 mechanical saws just for the planks. And then I think if we saw it again, we can get jacaranda slabs. We can get slabs, okay. So we need a total of 3 mechanical saws. That means we need 12 iron blocks, 12 iron ingots, and 3 andesite casings. Well, the andesite casings are easy, but we're gonna take some more iron ingots. We said we need 12, so that's that many. I mean, that's more than that, but that's already good. And we're gonna flatten 9 of them. So we're gonna put 6 here and 9 here. We're gonna put the 9 into the stomper. Go to the stomper. This is our stomper. We're gonna put 9 of them in there. We're gonna step back so that we don't accidentally pick them up. And now we watch the thing go plonk. And yeah, that's how it works. Oh yeah, we might need more mechanical belts as well, but we do have the necessary dried kelp on us anyway, so that's good. Do we have some more mechanical belts in the box? We do. Okay, it saves us some. The good thing is for the thawing, we don't need any brass funnels, so this saves us quite a bit of material. Because brass funnels, they aren't that cheap. Brass isn't that cheap, in my opinion. Drifloon, you enjoying this machine as well, huh? Okay, I think it needs to go bonk 2 more times, and then we got it. One more time. And then we can take him. Yes, there we go. Right. Let's make 3 mechanical saws. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And the end side casings, there we go. 3 mechanical saws, there we go. Nice and easy. Okay, back to the factory. And we're gonna do this a little bit compact, I think, by so first of all we want to go now backwards from here to here so that we get our slabs here. Actually, I decided something real quick. I decided that we're gonna tunnel something, because a tunnel can split outputs in 2. I mean, it can split one input, for example, into 2, or merge them together or something like that, depending on what you're doing with it. So let's see, do we have tunnels? We don't, so let's make 1 tunnel. This one. We need 2 brass ingots, 2 dried kelp, and 1 electron tube. Okay, so we need 1 more bonked iron. Apparently that's not close enough. 1 bonked iron, please. Yeah, that one works. There we go. That's gonna become a electron tube. Then we need 2 brass ingots. Okay, we don't have them in here, but we do have them over there. Here, 1, 2. And we only need 1 tunnel actually, because 1 tunnel can be fed in from 2 sides and it can output to 2 sides. So go here, 2 brass ingots, 1 electron tube, 2 dried kelp. Oh, it makes us 2 tunnels even. We don't even need that many. But sure, fine. Okay. Let's go then. Okay, so what we want to do now is get 3 2 saws. Hold on, let me put down my toolbox again. Get that wrench. Get these things oriented the correct way. Right, 3 saws. However, actually, I'm gonna elongate you by 1. And we're gonna take you down for a second. And right, perfect. Cause hold on, no, actually, we're gonna do this one more time. Right, like so. So that we can get a connection in between here. Yeah, sure, you go here. Then I'm gonna feed into here, like so, like so. Then we're gonna have the, hold on. Right, we're gonna need you to change rotations, I think. And then we're gonna connect you up. Right. So now you're gonna... Nice. Do this. That's perfect. Okay. So now if I take planks. That's not a planks. Take the planks. They're gonna end up here as any of these typical products. That's perfect. Okay. It ended up as a pressure plate. That's not what we want. We're gonna want a cherry slab. So we're gonna wait this out a little bit. Gonna put this here. Hold on, wrong place. Gonna put this here. Put the cherry tree in there. Put some dirt in there. Okay, and we're gonna fix something about this. This should do the same thing, yeah. We're gonna put the tunnel here. And we're gonna do this in round robin style. Yes. Then we're gonna each make them end up in a depot so that they just don't just fly across the room, but they actually end up somewhere where it makes sense. Sleep for a second though. I don't want this, thank you very much. And we do have exactly 2 depots in our create box. There they are. Those are gonna come in very handy now. cherry planks and some... Okay. See, that's the first problem already. We're gonna turn you into cherry planks. How did this happen? This happened by block cutting cherry logs. I want to see the block cutting recipes. Sawing. Okay, but it can also turn into stripped cherry log. So that's exactly the opposite of what we want here. Okay, hold on. We can fix that. Okay, let's first put down the depots. Here and here. Then let's eat. We need some cherry log. One cherry log here, please. We strip that, we take that, that's gonna be one of the outputs. Then we're gonna take 2 more of those, get those into planks. Oh, we had enough planks already, never mind then. Whatever. Okay, so go back here, da da da. And we're gonna put you as an output here. This is a mistake entirely. I don't know how that happened. Cherry planks. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a good output. This is a bad output. What can we even do with those? Hold on. Well, we can burn items with that. Not all that impressive, actually. And I don't have any use for this, so we throw you in the trash. Good. This should, however, work now, and this can now create many things, which we don't like. There is a crafting bench over here. Let me quickly make some slabs. So if I put this here now, we should exactly get 2 things out of this machine. Slabs and planks. Which then the mechanical arm will be able to sort out here. And just to make it easier for me to remember, these are gonna be my slabs and these are gonna be my planks. Right. Let's just see how these work. 32, 27. So these work pretty well. And that works precisely perfectly. Okay, that's good. Good. Then let's just test out whether this still works. So let's throw in 1, 2, 3 over here. 1, 2, 3 over there. Oh, I think one of them didn't quite make. Will you go in? These won't go in. You fool, go in there. Are you full already? What's going on there? I'm stuck. Okay, I'm free. Oh yeah, you're already all full. Okay. Then let's throw some slabs into these. Whoop, and that didn't quite work. Nice, that worked. Nice, that worked as well. Oh yeah, we need a input funnel for this. That's also no problem. So, last things that we need are input funnel 1 piece that we have at home, that's fine. And then 2 mechanical arms. Easy. Mech arm. That thing here. Oh, we do have the recipe already over there. We need precision mechanism. I think we only have one more left of those, so we might need another. Okay, well, first things first, let's go home. However it be, this will be required. Alright, so we did say we need one of these. Perfect, easy. We need a precision mechanism, but we need another one of those. How do we make those? By taking a gold plate and deploying a gear, a large gear, and an iron nugget on it. Okay, let's maybe check if we can do this a little bit easier. No, not like so, unfortunately. Okay, fine. Alright then. Hold on. Do I still have a deployer here? No. Oh, that's a bit tedious then. Can one mechanical arm do the whole thing, maybe? Maybe. I mean, I do have set filters, so that would make sense if it would be able to do that. 3 brass sheets then, and an andesite alloy and a brass casing. Well, brass casing is easy. We just use... Well, I do already have this. Alright. Then let's take 4 brass ingots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, that was a failed jump. Right, there we go. Then we need to do this. 1, 2. No, it's not enough. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Bonk them, please. Another one. There we go. 3 brush sheets. There we go. Make me one of these, please. Oh, it's missing an andesite alloy. Don't even worry about that. Let's make you. There we go. Alright. Right. So hold on, let me ponder you real quick. Yes, that's exactly why I was pondering you. Right click, target. right click again as output. Okay, easy enough. Sure. Alright. Input, input, output, 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 output. Then here we go. Then we need to power you. Where can I rotate you? No. Okay, you always gotta be this way up. Good. Well, there is something that I can do for you. No. No, rest, let's do it like this. Like so. Oh, we no longer have any mechanical belts. Easy enough. There we go. We're gonna need two though. Alright. One of them to go like so. Then one gear here. So, or we do this differently and make one of them like so. Okay, torch you go here. Then one more of them going here like so. Right, and the mechanical arm does its job. And we can see all of these things filling up slowly. Nice. Cool stuff. And then we go put an input chest here. Nice. So our Shulker shell machine is working. We have a screenshot of it right here. There we go. Oh, sticks. Where do the sticks come from? That's of course a garbage item that I don't want. So, truth be told, only blocks shall come out here. Then we're gonna make a separate output for sticks. Right, like so. And sticks go here. We don't want them, or everything else. To be honest, yeah. Let's just. This is the everything else chest. Okay. contain anything. Nothing gets through here anymore. Oh, because it wants to put it in this direction. Right, then we actually do a stick filter on here. Stick goes here. We can also fix this by going here, and this is a little bit ugly for sure, and it could be done more efficiently, but I don't care. Like so. Good. So this all works as it should, right? Why are you not going in, is my question. Oops. Because there's a cherry sapling in there. Okay. We're gonna need a filter, a list filter. It's made by 1 brown wool and 2 iron nuggets. Okay, and we're gonna need a trash can. Both of these things are doable. Trash can, and well, we're gonna need a trash can, a filter, and a funnel. The trash can is just lying around here. We don't need it here, so that's good. Then we need one last thing, that's the item filter, the item list filter. By requiring need these. Right. I'm gonna need 2 of those and 1 of those. Then we go over here. Whoop. 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 There we go. Alright. So the machine wasn't quite complete, it wasn't considering garbage items. And there we have that bug again. It just happens sometimes. We just reload the shaders and that deals with it. So, of course we don't want all of these planks to go to waste. We're gonna put one of these down here. Then we're gonna give you an input funnel, and we're gonna make a list filter, and we're gonna put in here sticks and cherry saplings. They go in this direction. Now this should be completely functional. And hoo boy, it is working away. Alright, let's go into screenshot mode again. Take a nice screenshot of this. And there we go, that's the entire Shulker box machine. Now the only thing that we still need to do every time is then just put a chest between those Shulker shells. Easy enough. Let's throw these 2 berries on here as well. Alright. Shulker shell machine complete. Completely automatic, doing its whole job. It looks a little bit messy, that's for sure, especially with all these not really needed mechanical belts. I mean, they are needed for transporting the energy, but not for transporting items, so this looks a little bit weirder than it actually is. And it's working at quite a respectable speed as well. Yeah, it's quite weird how this machine uses 4 different mechanical saws. But yeah, cool stuff. Okay, we can now turn our attention to other things while this works away in the background. Alright, I'm gonna just throw away some stuff that I don't need. Only have shafts that we need to put back into the crate chest as well. Okay, easy. Worked away a little bit in the background as well. So let's take all of those. Let's take some of those. Right. Let's get some more glass. That's the most urgent thing that we need. Then let's make some more white dye. 1, 2, 3 stacks of cactus. There we go. That was 1 stack. Don't run through me. That was the 2nd stack. And that was the 3rd stack. Okay, we turn this into white dye, and we get to dyeing some glass. Alright. Get all of this glass in there. We still need more dye. We need 3 more dye. So let's take 1 more stack of cactus. A stacktus. Right. Okay. Let's turn some of these into panes. Let's turn some more of these into panes. Let's turn some more of these into panes. No, come on, okay. 1 more panes. There we go. Okay, that's enough panes. Good. Oh, hold on, I forgot something. Still need to go in here. We only need layered viridium at this point, right? But let's actually, I mean, depends. Depends on what we're gonna do. If we already do some of the roof, some of the next level walls, then we might need some more pillars as well. Okay. So let's take this thing. But yeah, I am very proud of the machine that we achieved today. That was very cool. Now we just need a lot of glass panes for this. Yes, we didn't forget about the hole that I was dreading before. That's a bad. That's a no-no. these are gonna be a little bit more annoying to build because we now have to hit the small hitbox of the glass panes. We used to have a mod on the last mod pack that we played, I think, that enlarged the hitbox of such blocks that have the tiny hitboxes, which was very convenient for building. And it only would do those with the building hitboxes, so not the collision hitboxes, only the building hitboxes, which is exactly what you want. Yeah, we might need a few more glass panes than I thought. I forgot about that this rectangle is kind of a little bit big. I mean, it's not big, it's just a case that it is made mostly out of glass, since it is a glass house. And we're already out of glass panes, but we got not even halfway through the rest, so we're gonna need more. But okay, let's first do the glass blocky bits. Alright, let's start here. No, 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 no. Like so. Okay. Oh no, I'm running out of fuel. Well, there we go. And we're flying again. Well, that's gonna be the tower, this section here. Then we got some curvy bits over here. Like so. Well, it turns out when you're building a glass house, you're kind of burning through glass pretty fast. So I think before we go, I will toss some more sand into the burner, cause we're gonna need quite a bit more. Let's turn the rest of this into panes now though, and then we thereby finish the walls for the first floor. Alright, also let me loop back the playlist to the beginning real quick. There we go all the way back up and start from the beginning. I am working on new music though, so you will soon in this playlist hear some more songs than just the ones that you're used to. Right, I wanted to go here. turn these into panes. Okay. Let's see if that's enough. Then once we're depleted of those, we're gonna check out the Shulker box machine and see how many more we've created in the meantime. Oops. Big mistake. There we go. There's a zombie coming up. Where is it? Zombie, where are you? Zombie, where are you? One would think that I have lit up this area pretty well, so I don't know really where a zombie could be spawning, considering all this gosh darn torch spam up here. And to be fair, it is hollow underneath, but there is pretty much the same torch spam underneath as it is up here. So I don't know where that zombie is supposed to be. Well, we're just gonna have a little bit of background noise. So it turns out we're not getting done this time. We are only getting so far this time. But hey, the walls are really almost done. There's really not much more missing. Just like 3 sections. Alright. Then let's go make ourselves some more glass. Okay, sure. Land. Oops, wrong button. Sleep for a second. No, I don't want a dream catcher. More apples for me, that's always good. Alright. Then glass, exactly. So we just take some out of here. Whoop. Okay, that's a good amount. Then we put some into here. Then into here and into here. So now this should do all of the sand first. And we need some space in here. So let's clean up some more stone. Right. Let's actually compress some of this stone as well. We're gonna double compress it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Almost. Compressed stone by 1, then compressed stone by 2. Right, let's get some stone from over here. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I keep pressing the wrong button. Okay, we got 2 more stacks free. Alright, let's take another stack. Stone, 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 stone. We got ourselves a lot of stone, which is good. You never know when you need stone. Right. Right. Now let's get ourselves some more stone from here. Stone, 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 stone. Right. I think that's gonna be enough compression of stone for now. Let's just throw these directly into the storage system now. Right. So just to do the quick math here, so that's 62 stone. 62 plus, hold on, 33 times 9 times 9. That's 2,736 stone. So I think we're set on stone for this whole playthrough. But you never know, could need more. And for that we do have our infinite cobblestone machine after all. Yeah, we wanted to check out how the Shulker shell machine does. Now we let it running for quite some time. Let's see how it did. first thing I want to check out is how stuffed are the pathways. Not at all. Okay, so these are pretty clear, that's good. The next thing I want to check out is how much do we have in here, 33 and 27, so these do fill up slowly over time and they don't deplete really. And we doubled it over this time, so I think that was about like 20 minutes or something like that, or 15 minutes or 10 minutes, something like that, 10 to 20 minutes that we were away, and we got like 24 Shulker shells out of it for that time. Which is pretty insane, actually, because like you don't need that many that fast. Other than the fact that you need them in pairs of 2, of course. So that's pretty cool and sick. I wonder, should I just make a whole bunch of Shulker boxes and sort my stuff out now? No, I don't think that's proper streaming content. So we're probably gonna cut it at this point, because this was a successful day. Look at this thing, we're getting somewhere. Quite cool stuff, I like it. Next time we're gonna start working on the roof of level 1 and on the walls of level 2. So that's some pretty exciting stuff actually in terms of building. And what place would be more fitting to end the stream than on the parkour tree? So let's check out whether we can stream someone, raid someone, not stream someone. Oh yeah, Shichiro just went live, that's a perfect raiding target. Tee-hee-hee, I know exactly what we're gonna do there. Stream manager. Start raid, there we go. Press the raid now button. Stop the music. Stop the stream. Goodbye.